Hello everybody, good afternoon. Welcome back to United Red Devils 20 on TikTok. Hope you're all having a fantastic week so far. Hope you've all had a good day and I hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday afternoon as well. We are back today with EA Sports F125 and this is a major surprise, a major announcement from myself on this Wednesday afternoon. And it's a career that we've done before. It's a driver that we've already done 4 careers with, but it's also a career that, I made massive mistakes on. So I've decided to bring this career back to my TikTok today and restart it from scratch because obviously I made major mistakes with it and I want to be able to rebuild the career and go again with it. So we are back with a brand new Lewis Hamilton career, season 1. With Scuderia Ferrari. And obviously the mistake I made of Lewis Hamilton, in which I apologise to Lewis, the major mistake that I made of Lewis Hamilton is on the career mode itself, on the driver career, when you do the career on F125, the major mistake and the major issues that I had with it, I was struggling to upgrade the car. I was struggling to add any upgrades to it or get any resource points. And obviously at the time, I didn't actually know that you could fast simulate any of the practice sessions. So that's practice 1, 2 and 3. Obviously there is an option to jump into the car if you want to. That is an option on this game if you want to actually be in the car on each practice session. But the mistake I made of it is obviously I didn't know you could fast simulate them and just sit in the main F125 career lobby itself and just simulate what you need to do on the car. And I didn't realise you could do that. And obviously at the end of that season 1, I was really struggling with the car. The car absolutely fell off a cliff. And that is because obviously I didn't know you could fast simulate the sessions. I didn't know you could fast simulate it. So we ended up falling way behind in the vehicle performance. And we ended up like nearly second from bottom on that career with the car because I wasn't adding any upgrades on the R&D, and obviously I didn't actually know that you could fast simulate any of the practice sessions. So I've decided to go again with this career and I've decided to restart it from scratch. And I think the plan I've got with Lewis Hamilton and the idea I'm going to go with for now, if this career is going to be a successful one, what I have decided to go with Lewis Hamilton is that I'm going to try and do at least 3 seasons of him. So I'm going to try and win World Championship number 8 in season 1 and the Constructors. Season 2, defend the World Championship, win title number 9, defend the Constructors, and then season 3, make it 10 world titles and 3 Constructors Championships in a row. That's the plan that I've got with F125 today. And with Lewis Hamilton. And before anyone asks, and before anyone starts putting anything in the live chat, and before anybody starts making any type of comment, we are racing on 60 AI difficulty. And if people don't like it, tough luck. That is the difficulty that we race on. I'm not going to change it. That's the difficulty that I feel most comfortable on. And to be fair, a lot of people don't know, I actually did a dummy run the other night on 110 AI of Monaco. And let's just say that 110 AI was very boring. It was very difficult. And I couldn't actually overtake anybody on track. So, yeah, so I'm racing on 60 AI. And if people don't like it, tough shit. We're racing on 60 AI difficulty. And that's the AI that I feel most comfortable on. If you're new to my TikTok, please give me a follow, smash the like button, would really appreciate it. And thank you for the heart me as well. That is our first early gift of today's live stream. Thank you for the gift. That is very much appreciated. Did not expect an early gift that early on. Massively appreciate it. And the roses as well. And the 3 roses. Thank you for that. We used to do open lobbies. We used to play a lot of open lobbies on the weekend, but I don't actually do open lobbies anymore. And to be fair, I've noticed a lot of people don't actually do it themselves. So the open lobbies I do. And thank you for the other 2 roses as well. We are hitting our daily gift goal very early as well. Thank you for that. Massive shout out to you in the live chat for those gifts. Massively appreciate that support. You guys are legendary. So yeah, we used to do a lot of open lobbies at the weekend, but I think the open lobbies idea is slowly but surely dying off. So I think, to be fair, we're not really going to bring back open lobbies anymore, because, to be fair, it was good at the beginning, it was good at the start, but the numbers kept declining, the amount of people that didn't want to play in the end. So I'm just sticking with my driver careers at this moment. I'm not saying I'm going to rule out open lobbies completely, and I will want to get people involved on the content, of course, but I think, to be fair, at the moment, I think, to be honest with you, open lobbies isn't exactly an idea that I'm really chasing at the moment. So I think, to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to stick with my driver careers. And thank you for the 5 roses as well. Very, very much appreciated. The gifts we're getting early on, a massive shout out to Terps in the live chat. If you are new to my TikTok, please give me a follow, smash that like button, would really appreciate it. And we've got 10 music notes as well. We've got 10 music notes. Thank you for those gifts. Honestly, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for those gifts. You guys are absolute legendary. So, what I did with Lewis Hamilton and the career that I did with him, obviously, at the start of this career, I mean, everybody's really supporting this live stream today. Guys, you're absolutely amazing, and we've not been streaming more than like 5 minutes. You guys' support today is wow. Honestly, wow. Your guys' support is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, what I did wrong with this career, I jumped ship in season 1 and I ended up going to Aston Martin for season 2, and that season really fell off a cliff as well. So I think we need to go with this career again, and we basically need to start from scratch. So that is what I'm going to be doing on this live stream today. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday afternoon so far. Hope you do. And thank you for the heartbeat as well. Another heartbeat gift. Thank you for that. Tarox has become the number 2 gifter. He's got the number 2 gifter badge as well. Wow, going up in the gifter badge rankings. But yeah, the mistake I made of Lewis Hamilton is that I jumped ship from from Ferrari to Aston Martin. And thank you for the music notes as well, Carl. Very much appreciated, everybody. If you're new to my TikTok, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm not going to jump ship with Lewis Hamilton anymore. I'm going to be doing, and thank you for the 11 music notes as well. Very much appreciated. And we've actually hit our live goal. And we've not been streaming more than 5 minutes, so your guys' support is amazing.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please.
We are actually going to stay with Lewis Hamilton for 3 seasons, and we're going to be sticking with Ferrari. We're not going to jump team. We're not going to move team. We're going to reject all the secret meetings as well. And we are going to stay with Ferrari as long as possible to win Lewis 10 World Championship titles.
Radio check.
And to also... so that's the plan I've got with Lewis Hamilton
anything
so far.
to go
that's
by,
the plan that I've
we're
got.
in for an exceptional weekend
good, by the way.
Formula 1.
What's everybody up to? What's everybody doing today on this Tuesday afternoon? Anybody doing anything nice? Anybody got any plans for today? What's your plans for this afternoon? What's your plans for this evening? Anybody up to anything? Like, anybody doing anything nice today? Anybody, I don't know, just anybody doing anything nice? Anybody, going out today? And what's all your guys' plans for today? What's all your guys' plans for today? Because obviously there's not really a lot to do at the moment. There's not really a lot to do at this moment, is there? To be honest, it is very boring. So yeah, at least we've got games we can all play. But then again, you've got your friends and your family to spend time with as well, which is the most important thing as well. United fan here. 2 great wins at the weekend and just chilling. Fair enough. I respect that. Yeah, that win was fantastic at the weekend. That win was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely buzzing with the result at Anfield on Sunday. Didn't expect to win, especially when Liverpool found the equaliser. But somehow we managed to win the game and get all 3 points. So yeah, it was a great result of the weekend. Very happy with the win in the end. And obviously the unlikely hero Harry Maguire steps up and gets the winner. Harry Maguire's Anfield Redemption Day, which was absolutely crazy. Didn't expect to win that game the way we won it, but we have to take the points, we have to take the positivity. And we're up to 1k likes already. We're up to 1k likes already, which is absolutely crazy. We've not even been streaming that long, which is insane. So guys, thank you for that support so far. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Yeah, if you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, smash that like button. Would really appreciate your guys' support today on this Tuesday afternoon. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all giving up your time and everything. Yeah, there's not really a lot to do at the moment, so I'm kind of wanting to rebuild this career with Lewis Hamilton, and this time I'm not going to jump ship. I actually am going to be staying at Ferrari. I'm not going to move to a new team. I'm actually just going to stay where I am, because that was the mistake I made, I think, and I think that is where the career started to go downhill, is when I decided to move team, and it was a massive mistake. I should have listened to my head and my heart, and unfortunately I messed the career up. So I'm kind of trying to get a bit of redemption with Lewis Hamilton if I can, and try and do as much as possible with him to win his 10 World Championships. So that's the ambition I've got, that's the plan I'm going to go with, and hopefully it does work out. But if it doesn't, then again, there's not really anything we can do about that. But you know, it's a lot to ask for. It is a lot to ask for, but I feel like we've got the confidence and ability to be able to do it. So yeah, I'm really hoping today is going to be a bit of a redemption for Lewis Hamilton on this game, because obviously I messed the career up, and again I didn't enjoy it in the end. So I'm kind of hoping that when we do season 1, it will be a massive success. We'll win the Drivers' Championship, we'll win the Constructors. Season 2, defend the Constructors' Championship, win his 9th world title, and then in Season 3 again defend the Constructors, win his 10th world championship, and basically make him the greatest of all time. It's the plan I've got with Lewis Hamilton. So again, if we get any contract events or we get any secret meetings, we are basically going to be rejecting every meeting that we get offered, even if it is with McLaren, Red Bull, Mercedes. I am basically going to stick. I'm not going to twist, because twisting last time was a massive mistake. So I'm just going to stay where I am. I think that's the best plan to go with, to be honest, because if we ended up moving, the career just ends up going downhill, and that is what I've noticed. If you do a season 2 or do a season 3,
and a warm welcome everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne.
And I don't know if it's down to the game, or don't know if it's down to the car or the team you go with, but the career just ends up falling off a cliff, and I don't know why. I don't know why that happens on this game. It's a little bit weird, but again, it could be down to the game's updates. It could be down to you as the person, as a bit of skill level. But I don't know. It's a little bit weird, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's really strange, to be honest. But I'm not going to move teams this time. I'm just going to stay where I am, because that is the mistake I made. And hopefully it does work out. Hopefully it does work out on this driving career. We play on 60 AI difficulty, and again, before anyone asks, that is the AI difficulty we race on. I'm not going to change it, and I'm not going to be convinced to change it either. I've already done a dummy test run on the 110 AI the other evening on Monaco, where I had a little bit of a chilled evening, just a little bit of time for myself. We did 110 AI difficulty at Monaco, and it was impossible to overtake, and it was impossible to catch anybody in front. So before anyone says, can you please up it on AI, you've got to respect that I'm racing on 60. Everybody races on a different AI difficulty, and I'm not going to keep changing AI difficulty just to benefit everybody else. Like, again, if people don't want to watch, you don't have to watch it, but you've got to respect that some people race on different AI difficulties, which, you know, you've got to respect, because again, I wouldn't go and jump into someone else's live stream and watch their F1 game and tell them what AI to race on. I would be telling them, well, just do what you want to do, enjoy the game, enjoy playing it, and enjoy doing what you're doing on the game, because that's the most important thing, is just to enjoy the game that you are playing.
Fantastic,
so
you've got pole
that's
position.
Exactly what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So we've got pole for Australia, but also going to be doing the Bahrain Grand Prix as well for you today on this stream. And like I said, if you enjoy the stream, please smash the like button. Please give me a follow as well. Would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching on this
Well, that wraps up
Wednesday
qualifying,
afternoon.
but don't worry.
Can't believe it's Wednesday already. Like,
we head into
this
the
week
Grand
is
Prix.
going incredibly quick. So our teammate Charles Leclerc is in P3, Max is in P2, Lando Norris is in P4, Piastri is in P5, George Russell P6. So there is your top 6. Antonelli is P9, Tsunoda's P7, Stroll's P8, P10 for Ocon, Sainz is P11, Fernando Alonso P12, Bortoleto P13, Hadjar P14, Hulkenberg P15, Behrman P16, Albon's in P17, Pierre Gasly's in P18, Liam Lawson's P19, and Jack Doohan is P20, and Plum last. So yeah, that is your starting grid for the Australian Grand Prix. Obviously, I will do the grid reveal anyway, because that's also a new feature that I am bringing in. And thank you for the heart, me, John. Very much appreciated, mate. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good week. Hope work's going okay and everything. I hope you're having a fantastic week as well. We are hitting some very big goals today already. We've not even been streaming that long, so I really appreciate all your guys' support, by the way. Massive shout out to every single one of you on my TikTok. You're absolute legends. So we've got pole position. It is due to rain in Australia. I just don't know when the rain is actually going to hit. It could hit the start of the race. It could hit at the end of the race. I'm not exactly 100% sure when this rain's going to come in, but it is due to rain here. So we have to be on our guard here. Obviously, the game has done an update was it in September or August, where the AI is a lot more comfortable in the wet. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on in the rain, in the wet conditions. Let's race in reverse. Yeah, it would be nice if you could do a reverse grid of every single track, but I think there's only 3 tracks on the game that you can do a reverse race on, and that's Austria, Zandvoort, which is the Netherlands, and you've then got Belgium at Spa. So they're the only 3 races that
it's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well.
So the 3 reverse races you can do on here is Zandvoort.
It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour.
Backwards,
Close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable. Recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race.
And hopefully we're going to have a good start to this
career.
An immense
lap from Lewis Hamilton
yesterday. This is your starting grid for the Australian Grand Prix,
edging
which
out
is
Max
being revealed right now.
Who'll start from P2.
Again, please smash that like button.
Please
Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate your guys' support.
Norris,
and thank you for tuning in. And thank you all for watching. It's very much appreciated.
Tsunoda,
hope you're having a good day.
Antonelli and Esteban Ocon.
And obviously, we have got the Grand Prix this weekend. We have got.
Bortoleto,
are you still using
Hadjar,
all the assists? I'm not actually using all the assists. The only assist that I don't actually have on is the ERS deploy, which is for the battery. Apart from that, everything else for the assists is on. So it's just the ERS deploy. And this is how I race. Like, I race with assists on. So again, it's got to be respected. Everybody races with different assists or not any assists on F125. And this is how I do my careers. This is what I do. So I'm not going to change it. And this is how comfortable I feel on the game. Like, I'm not going to, make the game completely unplayable for myself. Like, I want to enjoy playing the game.
So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break.
I want to just, enjoy being me, enjoy playing the game. Like, everybody plays this game different.
Having some fun.
Well, at the end of the day, that's how I race on this game. That's how I race. So I'm not going to change it. But it's lights out and away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. We're on P1. Verstappen's in P2. Charles Leclerc is in P3 for this driver career. Obviously, this is a bit of a redemption day for Lewis Hamilton. We are trying to go with his career once again. Obviously, I did end up scrapping it in the end because we ended up going to kick Sauber for Season 4. And it's not exactly what I wanted to do, and I wish I listened to my head instead of my heart. because I really wanted to go back to Mercedes, but I know a lot of people wanted to see a Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton driver partnership. And obviously Max got kicked out of Red Bull and he ended up going to kick Sauber. And obviously everybody wanted to see me partner Max at Sauber. And obviously it didn't really work out at the start of that season. So yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you. And I decided to delete the career in the end. But what I've decided to do, I've decided to bring it back. But instead of jumping ship from Ferrari, I'm going to do 3 seasons with them and try and win Lewis Hamilton his 8th, 9th and 10th World Championship, and try and win 3 Constructors' Championships in a row as well, which is the plan for this game. And yeah, that Bristol City result was fantastic last night. Very, very big win. They are up to 4th now in the championship. They're only, is it 2 points
DRS
off?
is being enabled this lap.
Is
we
it
can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
So again, that was a massive, massive win for them last night. And, you know, they should be very, very proud of, you know, the season they've had so far. Obviously, I'm not trying to think too far ahead with Bristol City because we know what they're like. They end up playing well one week and then the next week they get absolutely found out. So I'm not going to think too far ahead with them because obviously they say they've got big ambitions to be a big club and to get into the Premier League. Well, there's an opportunity this season where that league is very, very wide open. Like, again, I can't see the 3 relegated clubs coming up, which is a good thing. Obviously, a lot of people would probably disagree if they support those 3 clubs, but again, it would be nice to see 3 different clubs come up to the Premier League for next season. So, like, no disrespect to Southampton, Ipswich or Leicester. Like, their seasons so far have been very, very bad. So, again, like, I've got no disrespect against those 3 clubs. They have been, you know, in the Premier League and stuff, so you've got to give them their credentials. But again, it would be nice to see 3 different teams who actually haven't been there or haven't been there for a long time back in that division. So again, if the season was to finish like, you know, Coventry, Millwall, top 2,
keep this up,
well done, final win, I would actually be very, very happy with those 3 going up, because it's 3 new teams in that division. Well, Coventry have been there before, but very, very, very long time ago. So it would be nice to see Bristol City get there, but I'm not going to think too far ahead. I'm not get too carried away. Obviously, I don't actually go and watch them anymore because I'm not going to waste my money. Because, you know, we used to go, me and my 2 friends used to go a lot to some Bristol City games, and we used to pay quite a lot of money for the tickets and season tickets, and they just weren't playing good football in the end. And I think it's funny, we've stopped going and all of a sudden Bristol City started playing well, but they're still very, very inconsistent. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's actually nice to see them doing well without having to actually go to pay to watch them, because, you know, if you've got Sky Sports, they show a lot of the games on the telly now, which is a better feature. So, you know, it's actually nice to see them having a good season so far. They've had a few mixed results in their games so far in their season, but they're doing okay. And that win against Southampton last night, I didn't expect. I fully expected the relegated Premier League club to come to Ashton Gate and tear them apart, but again, there's something up with Ipswich, there's something up with Leicester, and there's something clearly up with Southampton. Like, they've all come down for the Prem, and I think the reality is those 3 clubs were awful, and, you know, in the end, they're all struggling in the Championship, which is a big, big surprise, because normally the story of the Championship is those 3 clubs end up getting into the playoffs or automatically promoted, and it's like, right, okay, so we've now got big problems, because we don't want yo-yo clubs. We don't want yo-yo clubs in the Premier League. So I think it's nice to see like Coventry up there, Millwall up there, Charlton up there, Bristol City up there. Obviously there's still a very, very long way to go, but if Bristol City can beat Southampton and they can get results the way they have, then anything's possible this season. But I'm not going to think too far ahead with them. But they're doing alright at the moment, they're doing okay. But again, I'm not going to think too far ahead with City this season at this moment in time, because if you think too far ahead, it ends up just going downhill. So, you know, it's actually nice to see them in the top 4. like I said, you know, football is a long way to go. We're only in October. We're nearly in November. We'll be in November next week. It's literally the last week in October. And remember, everybody, the clocks do go back an hour this weekend.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.1 seconds.
If anybody hasn't remembered, the clocks go back an hour this weekend. So I just thought I would remind everybody, because obviously it'll get lighter in the mornings, darker in the evening. So I just thought I'd point that out to everybody. Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
But again, if we can get this career mode
we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
On several of the components. So thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Welcome to my TikTok community, absolute legend. Hope you're having an amazing Wednesday afternoon so far. Yeah, if we can get this driver career right, it should be very, very successful. It should be very, very successful, is what I'm hoping for. So, again, we're going to be doing 3 seasons of Lewis Hamilton. The aim in Season 1, win his 8th World Championship, become the greatest. Season 2, defend the Constructors. Season 3, win his 10th, win the Constructors, and end it there. I'm not going to do too many seasons of Hamilton because it will then just get very, very boring.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target.
We race on
nice
60 AI difficulty,
Still a long way
and I'm
to go,
not changing it, and I'm not going to get into any debates or any arguments with anybody, because it's just pointless otherwise. It's just massively pointless. Liam Manning is on the edge of being sacked by Norwich, as he hasn't won since he's been there. Well, maybe Liam Manning was holding Bristol City back, and I think that is why, you know, Norwich took a massive gamble. And again, if you look at the bottom of that championship, look at the clubs down there. Blackburn, Norwich, Derby, Sheffield United, Southampton. I can't believe all those clubs are down there. Like, I'm surprised Norwich are down there. I thought, you know, when they brought Liam Manning in, that I think Norwich expected, you know, to get I bet Norwich thought they would get the best out of Liam Manning, but obviously, thank you for the likes, James, by the way, very much appreciated. I appreciate your support, you're amazing. So yeah, like, I didn't expect it to go so badly wrong at Norwich, but maybe that is why, you know, Bristol City was so bad, is because Liam Manning was playing a completely different style of football to what they're playing now. And obviously maybe he was holding them back. So yeah, it hasn't exactly worked out for Liam Manning at Norwich, and if he's on the verge of being sacked, then
rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain surprise. In 10 minutes.
And if Norwich do sack him, who do you bring in? If Norwich do sack their manager, then who do you bring in? That's the problem at Norwich. If you sack him, who do Norwich bring in? I mean, there's plenty of managers they could go for. There's plenty of managers that they could all go for and get, but I think at the end of the day, it's gone wrong for Norwich, and I didn't expect it to go badly wrong like this. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Okay, clear.
And if Norwich do sack him, then Norwich have got big problems, because they're going to have to find a replacement pretty quickly. So it has gone wrong for Liam Manning. Like, it's probably not his fault. I mean, no disrespect, but Norwich City are such a bigger club than Bristol City are. Hey, how's everybody doing, by the way? Hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday afternoon so far. Mass shout out to everybody in the live chat, and my moderators and my friends, by the way. Mass shout out to all of you and stuff. Hope you're all having a good day and everything. Any United news? To be honest, not really. There's not really anything going on with United this week. It's been very, very quiet, which again is a pretty good thing, because I think we're trying to keep it professional, and we're not trying to, you know, go over the top, because obviously that was a huge win on Sunday. So I think we're just trying to keep level-headed and trying to like keep calm a little bit. But yeah, I'm good, thank you. Hope you're good as well. Thank you for obviously tuning in, showing me your support. It means the world. Yeah, like again, like this game is one of my favourite games, so I do really like playing F1 25. So again, I'm a massive F1 fan, as a lot of people who know me know about. Oh, thank you for reposting the live stream as well. That's very kind. Yeah, a lot of people who know me know how much of a fan I am of Formula 1. Like, people know I am such a big Formula 1 fan. And I think, you know, I got the Lewis Hamilton driver career wrong in the past. Like, I shouldn't have done what I did with it. Like, I should have stayed at Ferrari. But if I would have known at the time that you could fast simulate all 3 practice sessions and get all the resource points, I probably would have stayed at Ferrari. But I didn't know that back then, but I know it now because I've been shown how to do it. And obviously, you know, I wish back then, I just wish I just stayed with Ferrari now, knowing what I know now about this game. So, yeah, like, it went wrong when I jumped ship. I should have stayed, knowing those resource points were there.
Gap to your teammate behind,
knowing
14.7 seconds.
Sessions. So, I think in hindsight, knowing what I know now, could you imagine how successful I would have been with Lewis Hamilton if I knew what I knew about the game then? What I know now. So, we need to get this driver career bang on. We need to get it correct at every point. So we upgrade the car on every department. We do every practice session by fast simulating them. And we also we stay at the team. We reject all the contract events. We reject all the secret meetings, and we show our contribution to this team that we are fully committed. Because don't get me wrong, I actually like Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari. I actually like him being in this team. It is one of my favourite teams in the sport. I like Ferrari, I like McLaren, I like Red Bull. They are my 3 favourite teams. But I would say I'm more McLaren than Ferrari, but again, Ferrari are still a massive team in Formula 1, so I just want to get this career right. I want people to enjoy it. And again, I'm racing on 60-hour difficulty. I'm not getting into debates. I'm not getting into arguments. I'm not going to keep getting told to change this, change that, change this, change that. I'm sticking to what I want to do. And that's got to be respected. Because I don't jump in everybody's live stream and tell them how to play their games. I actually respect them for how they play it, and that's great. That's great. Let people play the game the way they want to play it. You shouldn't be dictated to how to play a bloody computer game. Or, you know, a console game. Let's play the game the way you want to play it. Like, you've got to feel comfortable. You've got to make sure that you're enjoying it as well as, you know, what you're doing on the game itself. So, do you think Max will win the championship? Do you know what? If I'm to be honest with you, I think he's got a massive chance to do it. If he wins in Mexico this weekend, and it would be a surprise if he gets to qualifying, he gets on pole, and then he runs away with the race. And apparently Red Bull have got another upgrade coming this weekend. So what other upgrade they've got in store for us, if they add that onto Max's car, then he is going to end up running away with that race. And he's going to close in on Lando. He's going to close in on Oscar. Like, if he does 5 in a row, you've got to applaud him for doing it, for pulling it back. But you've got to look at
we're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Lando, and you've got to look at McLaren thinking, how the hell have you bottled this? Like, how the hell have you bottled this championship? Like, we've had this drawn up for God knows how long, and they're going to end up bottling it. Imagine if that happens and Max wins 5 in a row. Like, again, it would be quite boring, but he's pulled it back from an impossible position that looked quite difficult in August, and now it looks he could do it. And if he does do it, you've got to applaud it. If you are new to my TikTok, by the way, give me a follow, smash that like button. We really appreciate all you guys' support on this Wednesday afternoon, by the way. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in as well. Thank you for giving up your time. Yes, Dark Rider 1922. How you doing, mate? How you doing, buddy?
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Also an amazing friend, by the way, and also one of my managing moderators on my TikTok. Good, glad to hear it and everything. Hope you're having a good day and stuff. Hope your Wednesday afternoon's been fantastic. But yeah, if Max Verstappen wins his 5th world title, then fair play to him. He absolutely does deserve it. He does deserve it, to be fair. So currently at the moment it's the Ferrari 1-2. Charles Leclerc. Oh, that's cool. Oh, but I hope you're both having an amazing day today. Hope you're both enjoying your Wednesday afternoon. So yeah, it's currently Ferrari 1-2. Like, where's Max Verstappen? Max Verstappen, oh good, glad to hear it and everything. Max Verstappen was starting P2. Max Verstappen's now down to P6. Charles was in P3, he's now up to P2. Oscar was P6? P5, P6? He's up to P3. Antonelli's up to P4. So Antonelli started P9. He's gained 5 spots, which is massive for Antonelli. That's huge. Liam Lawson started P19. He's up to P14. That's an amazing grid so far. That's an amazing. Good. Glad to hear that you're both having an amazing day.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
That house phone's got more ring than a fucking doorbell. Like, is that phone actually going to get answered? You aren't bloody answering it. It's probably a number that... Look, I hate when you get those odd phone numbers ringing on your house phone. It's like, who the fuck are you? I hate when you get that bloody odd phone number. Honestly, it's so annoying. If you want to share the live stream, guys, you're more than welcome to. And please smash that like button, give me a follow, I'd really appreciate it. I can't fucking spell. Oh my god. Oh, I know, right? I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, honestly, I appreciate everybody's support that you've all shown me this year, because we are closing in on 2026. Like, I can't believe how close 2026 is. Like, I appreciate everybody's support that you've all shown me this year, and I appreciate all the new friends that I've made this year. You're not just friends, you are family. So I'm always here for everybody. If anybody ever needs to talk, or needs a chat, or needs a call, a message, I'm never far away. So I do appreciate all your guys' support that you show me. Like, I'm not perfect, like, trust me, I'm not perfect, I'm far from it. But, you know, I'm always here for everybody if they need it. Like, I'm always here to help, support, advise, guide, you know, I'm always here to help. I need this weather report.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful. Dry's definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, Lewis, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please. Okay, mate, okay.
We've hit 2.1k
hit
likes
in this
already.
lap, and remember the speed limit.
Wow.
We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
So we're currently on course for a P1 and P2. Where's Antonelli gone? Max Verstappen's got past Antonelli. Great. But then again, we are going to be leading the Drivers' Championship, and we are going to be leading the Constructors if we stick with this 1-2. And we are due to box now on lap at the end of lap 13. It's always important to have a drink with you, by the way. Don't get dehydrated. So Gabriel Bortoletto is also out of the session. Bortoletto is out of the Australian Grand Prix, a DNF for Bortoletto. I'm guessing mechanical failure. Yeah, so Bortoletta's out mechanical failure on his Albra, unfortunately.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
And we've also come out in front of our teammate. So that was a fantastic stop from Ferrari. We're on fresher tyres now, so we should be able to go to at least end of the race. But again, it is due to rain, so I guess the intermediate tyres are going to come into play at some point. And I'm guessing weather report.
5 minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain.
Right,
okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
I'm guessing those intermediate tyres are going to be coming to play very, very shortly. It's 5 minutes. I mean, to be fair, it's been raining a lot here, to be fair, in real life. Like, here in the UK, the weather's very up and down at the moment. Yesterday was horrific. Today's been alright, but I know it's meant to absolutely shut it down this evening, isn't it? So, again, it's getting to that time of year. It's getting into winter, so you are going to get that weather now at this time of the year. So, you know, make sure you all stay safe in this weather and everything. Make sure that you all stay safe and look after each other. Because obviously in the winter it does get very, very treacherous. So just make sure that you've got each other and support each other through it. So obviously it does get very, very cold. And again, the temperatures are actually dropping at the moment. You can tell that it's starting to get a little bit colder. Right, Charles Leclerc's in the pits. My teammate Leclerc is pitting from P2.
Charles is in for his stop now.
Yeah, we're still in P1. Everybody except Piastri, Verstappen and Norris. Who else has actually pitted? So I've been in the pits. Max has, Leclerc has, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Russell, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, Stroll, Behrman, Jack Doohan. So Piastri, Lando, Sainz, Albon, Alonso Hadjar, Lawson all haven't pitted yet. So again, I'm guessing they're all waiting for this rain to come. I'm guessing that's when the rain hits, that's what they're waiting for. And it's due to rain in 5 minutes, so if it starts raining quite heavily, I'm so pitting. Like, I'm not staying out in the conditions if it starts chucking it down, because the grip on the hard tyres will just go out the window. And so far, this has actually been a very, very good start. Like, people say, oh, it's only 60 AI difficulty. Well, why don't you up it? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, to be fair, it is on 60 AI difficulty, and that is what we race on, and that is what I feel comfortable on. So, again, that has to be respected. Like, everybody else can play whatever difficulty they want, and I will respect that because, again, it is only a game. So, I race what I feel comfortable on and what I enjoy playing at. So, yeah, I race on 60, but, you know. If you guys are new to my TikTok and you're watching, please give me a follow, smash that like button, would really appreciate it. And welcome to everybody that is new, by the way. Great to have you here. We're on lap 16, but rain is due to hit in like 5 minutes, so I don't think we're going to be on these hard tyres for very long. And we will be back tomorrow with our EA FC26 Man United career mode, which is episode 8 or 9, I think. Yeah, we're currently still in P1. Like, is anyone else actually pitted yet? So Oscar hasn't, Norris still hasn't, Sainz, Albon, Hadjar haven't, Liam Lawson. I'm surprised by the lack of everybody pitting. Like, they're basically handing this race win to me. Like, finally Piastri has pitted, so Piastri is in the pits. Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome. Great to have you part of this community. Great to have you on board. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome to everybody that's new. Please smash that like button if you're watching. Hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday afternoon.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
So we're expecting the first few drops of rain in the next few minutes. So I think what needs to happen, if it starts raining heavily, I will just automatically
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
And again, like, I think so far the redemption's going actually quite well.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
I mean, I'd like to try and get to the end no matter if it starts raining or not. Like, I'm kind of hoping these hard tyres will be able to cope with the first few drops. Like, again, like, I've not seen any sign of rain yet, but it is coming apparently, so whenever it hits, it's probably...
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
It might hit, I'm not sure. Again, we have got a 26-second lead over Max Verstappen, so we should be okay to pit if we've got to. And again, look, you can tell the rain's coming in. You can tell slightly that the rain is over the halo on the car, so yeah, it is starting to rain. Again, I don't know how heavy this rain is going to be, but I'm kind of hoping it's not going to be too bad. Okay, so one of the RBs has just pitted and managed to get ahead of them, but again, they would have been a back marker. And again, look at the line of back markers I've got coming up. I'm guessing an Alpine or Williams. I've got Alpines, Williams, a Haas, an RB, an Aston Martin, Hulkenberg. What tyre is Max going on? Yeah, I'm keeping the racing line on. I'm keeping the racing line on. The racing line's very helpful. So Max has come in for another set of hard tyres, which is interesting. Because again, depending on how bad this rain gets, Red Bull could have absolutely screwed him over. I mean, Piastri's gone on to the mediums. That is not going to help his race.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
I think everybody else behind me is going to be screwed because at the end of the day, like Hulkenberg, you need to let me through, bro. I think, to be honest, I think everybody behind me is going to be absolutely screwed. Because, you know, if we were to box rinters, Max's race is going to get ruined because they've put him out on another set of hard tyres. I tell you, a lot of these drivers' strategies behind me are going to get ruined by that, have already been ruined by the team, so...
Okay, Lewis, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Well, to be honest, Mark, it is raining, bro. Tsunoda's pitting now. We've got Tsunoda in the pits. I'm guessing he's going to come out behind Lando Norris and potentially behind both of the Mercedes. So currently it's again a Ferrari 1-2. We've got this strategy absolutely bang on. I don't think we actually need to box, to be fair. Like, only if the track starts getting really, really wet we'll pit. But again, Leclerc's got a massive gap over Piastri. I'm surprised that this is going quite well. Like, we're going to be leading the Constructors from race 1. There'll be a Ferrari 1-2 in the Drivers' Championship as well. But then again, it's only one race, but that's a fantastic start. Right, whoever this back marker is, I think it's Jack Doohan. It's probably Jack Doohan. It's Jack Doohan. Yeah, if he thinks he's going to try and, you know, come back through, he isn't. It actually feels good to be doing this driver career again. It actually feels good to actually be playing it. Because I actually enjoyed the Hamilton career when I started doing it, and I wish I never got rid of it, but we're starting it again from scratch, and so far, it's going alright. Has anybody come on to any type of... Yeah, but to be fair, we race on 60 AI difficulty, and that's what we're sticking with, and I'm not going to change it. Again, the AI difficulty, you know, and the assistant, it's got to be respected. Like, you know, I respect everybody else that races on.
The forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Again, it's about personal preference. At least Hadja lets me through. So we've got 6 laps to go here in Australia, in Melbourne. Your top 5 is P1 Lewis Hamilton, P2 is Charles Leclerc, P3 is Oscar Piastri, P4 Max Verstappen, and in P5 it's Lando Norris. That is your current top 5. We are on course to be leading the Constructors with a P1 and a P2 for Ferrari, so back-to-back podium. And we're also going to be leading the Drivers' Championship as well, Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. So this has been so far a fantastic start. Even though it is raining, we are still on the right tyre for now. And again, obviously this is a redemption driver career, because obviously it didn't work out on the previous Lewis Hamilton driver career, so I've decided to restart it and bring it back and try and rebuild from scratch. So hopefully this is going to work out this time for myself. and for Hamilton. Yeah, Alonso, you've got to let me through, and Stroll's going to have to let me through as well.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Yeah, we're not boxing. We don't need to box. It's absolutely fine. We're all cool, Mark. It's all good. I'll only pit if it actually starts affecting the surface of the track and starts becoming like waterlogged. I'll probably pit then, but it's not that heavy, to be honest. There's only a few spots. To be fair, we're not actually losing a lot of grip, so...
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. Yeah. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
I'm just playing my game. Oh, what now? What? In the big house watching a movie. Right, sorry about that. Right, we're back.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Well, yeah, the tyre condition's still looking good, Mark, yeah, because it's only got a few spots of rain in it, to be fair. To be fair, the upgrades that we're going to be adding onto the car is going to be huge, so it's going to make the car even quicker, so...
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Yeah, we don't need to move on to a different tyre, as the track is not that wet. The hard tyre we're on is completely fine. We're still in P1. The top 5 is still the top 5 that was a few laps ago, so... We're doing alright in these conditions, even though it is raining. Like, we're actually coping quite well. But then again, that is because F1 has done an update for racing in the wet conditions, so that's probably helping. It's going to be a monumental task for like anybody to catch us, because if we can keep adding upgrades to the car and we can keep banging in 1-2s every race, then we should dominate the constructors, and if we can win our 8th championship, that'd be fantastic.
The rain's going to keep getting heavier for the next 15 minutes at least.
Well, we should be alright with 2 laps left after this. We should be okay. I mean, the rain apparently is going to get heavier, but I still think we're on the right tyre. So it shouldn't be that much of a problem. It's getting a little bit harder to get around the track, especially that corner there. That was a little bit difficult. It's starting to get difficult on track now. You can tell that certain areas of the track is difficult to drive on, so the rain's starting to make it a little bit of an effect. Yeah, especially that corner there, we were struggling there, massively struggling. Look, our best lap was a 1:23.3. Just on a 1:30.6. Can I see Bristol City signing VTech? They got unknown goalkeeper for Manchester United. Can I see it happening? I'm gonna say no because he's performing really, really well. I'm going to say no because I think United will want him back, considering they're probably going to let Tom Heaton go, Onana and Biinda, so we'll be literally down to like 1 goalkeeper. So I think realistically I'm going to say no, but he might do another loan deal with VTech, but at least he's doing alright there. At least Bristol City have actually got a good goalkeeper in goal. I would say no for now, unless United want to sell him. So, and I think if United want to sell him, they're going to ask for really stupid money, and I think that will put Bristol City out of the equation. Yeah, exactly. I don't think United want to sell him.
This is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
That's going to be it. And considering he's having good performances, he's doing very, very well for Bristol City, and United are probably keeping a very close eye on his performances anyway. So I would most likely say I don't think that loan move is going to get turned into a permanent one due to the fact that he's doing that well. And I think, to be honest with you, the more impressive performances he puts in, the more likely that his price tag's only going to go up. So I think realistically it'll be a loan move and that'll be it. I think if we did a full-length race, we would have had to have pitted by now because the conditions would have just terminated the race. So I'm glad we're only doing like long session races on this game, because I could never do a full-length race. That would just be stupid. But I respect people that do it. I respect people that do full-length races. But I just think, for my benefit, I just do a whole 24 race calendar and then do a full race every single country to do it. But that is win number 1 of the season. We've won the Australian Grand Prix.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
That's more like it, lads.
And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
And to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things
and
to
it's
come.
a Ferrari
One thing's
1-2
for
as
sure
well.
is that
We've got
this
Ferrari
performance will be
1-2
giving
in
the team
Australia.
and the driver relief and confidence
It's a
going into the
fantastic
rest
start
of
for
the
the
season.
Scuderia and for the Tifosi.
What a day it's been for Formula One, and what a day it's been for these 3 drivers. Time for the podium celebrations. Time for our drivers to celebrate. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory.
And it's a fantastic set of points as well. That's really, really going to help. That start's fantastic. And imagine when the upgrades get added onto the car, it's going to make the Ferrari even quicker. But it's a fantastic start, just what we needed. So the redemption day's gone well so far. This redemption of this career mode has gone the way I wanted it to go at the moment. We've just got 1,525 XP for that session. Again, I'm not really fussed about the podium.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out?
P6,
Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Snowden P7, Carlos P8, Albon P9, Russell P10, Stroll in P11, Hulkenberg P12, Hadjar P13, Ocon P14, Pierre Gasly P15, Doohan P16, Oliver Byrne P17, Liam Lawson P18, and Fernando Alonso did not finish the race. So apparently Fernando Alonso didn't finish the race. So what happened to Alonso? Because it said he did not finish the race, but it doesn't come up on the race director. That's interesting. It doesn't actually say what's happened to Fernando. But, you know, that's not our fault, you know. So, if you're new to my TikTok and you're watching, please smash the like button. Please give me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Why has my experience gone down by 198? I've just won the fucking race. Why have I lost over 198 off my experience? And my recognition. Yeah, that's strange. That is strange. So I've lost 198 points off my experience. And my recognition, I've got less than my teammate, but I signed a contract asking for more recognition. Crazy. So I'm just checking if we can do anything on the R&D very quickly. So I'm going to do the cylinder head. So you're telling me all these R&D upgrades I've made to the car have all failed? Well, I need the front wing adjuster bracket done. That development is going to have to be redone. I need that development to happen. can't go without that fucking development. That's crazy. And if we can get enough resources, we'll do the turbo as well. Because if we do that, it's going to add us even extra on. So why a load of those components have failed is crazy. There's no need for all those. That's all 3 upgrades I've added on the car have all failed, and yet I've had all the resource points for it, and yet all the developments have failed. Like, here we go again, potentially. But that shouldn't be failing like that. That really should not be failing. All 3 upgrades that have been made to the car should not be failing like that. That's crazy. So I'm currently just doing all 3 practice sessions, but I'm fast simulating them, so it gets it done a lot quicker. But I don't particularly want to be jumping into the car on tracks that I already know. Like, I respect people that do it as part of their content. I've got massive respect for that. But like, for me, I just don't see the point. I mean, again, now that's failed. So that's the annoying thing. If something fails on the practice, you've then got to redo it in practice too, just to get it complete. That's the only thing that does really annoy me, because it takes the time off you. Like, give that time back. If it fails, you should be able to regain that time. So I don't understand why some aspects of this doesn't work. See, again, that's failed. Oh, so now it wants to work. Yeah, it could have done that a minute ago. And now that's failed. I've only got 49 seconds left, so I'm going to have to try and do all this with the time I've got remaining for Bahrain, which is mental. Right, on to practice 3 then. Yeah, I'm sorry, I think what they need to do on F126, if something fails on the car, then they should be giving you the time back. See, exactly, now that's failed. Oh, for fuck's sake. See what I mean? There's no need for all this to keep failing. Yeah, so that's done, that's done. There you go. I'm sorry, that's crazy. None of that should be failing on practice sessions. That's just mental. So we've got 715 resource points. So, to be fair, they knocked 198 off my experience from the Australian Grand Prix, and now they've added back the 526. Well, you shouldn't be knocking experience off me for winning a race for you. And now they've given me basically double, triple that back. That's just stupid. Right, there's something I wanted to do on the R&D quickly. It was on the durability. So we could do that, the gearbox reliability testing, but to be fair, what's bigger? Do the turbo. We do the turbo. How much is the ice improved materials does need doing? But we could do the ice improved materials and then the gearbox reliability testing if we win the Bahrain Grand Prix. So if we do those 2 upgrades, I mean, I would like to try and get all 27 done on each category, but that is a lot to do. That is a big ask. I think I've never done full 27 on each
the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway
so I think that's actually a goal that
for
you
the
can
fastest
hit
time
if you do
and
all
the best possible grid position
I think it's
for
actually a
tomorrow's
trophy
race.
you can earn on the game.
Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Ow. Ow. This is the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is the qualifying. I have forgot to mention something with the race calendar, but I will mention that after we have done the race. I have made a slight few adjustments to the race calendar. I do 16 races instead of 24, which I think is quite reasonable. Like, I don't see the aspect, I didn't see the purpose of doing a full race calendar, to be honest with you. I think 24 races is way too much. So I'm going to mention something I have done with the race calendar. I do 16 races instead of 24. Ferrari 1-2 again would be really helpful for this race. So I've gone purple sector 1, purple sector 2. Hopefully this should be purple sector 3.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Again, 75 XP from qualifying is pretty shit. And again, it doesn't really do much on the podium pass either, so if you are watching, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate it.
With qualifying complete,
so Charles
all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and
Max
uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow,
P5,
so make sure you join
P6
us then.
you find Fernando Alonso. P7 is Yuki Tsunoda. P8 is Lance Stroll. P9 is Kimi Antonelli. But look who's in 10th. One of the main championship contenders, Lando Norris, is in P10, which is shocking for Lando Norris's perspective. P11 is Carlos Sainz. P12, Nico Hülkenberg. P13 is Oliver Behrman. P14, Alex Albon. P15, Esteban Ocon. P16 is Pierre Gasly. Garrett Bortoletto is in P17. Isaac Hadjar P18. Liam Lawson P19. And Jack Doohan again is plumb last in P20. Again, I don't understand why this game has not done an update for the Alpine team. Like, I don't understand why Colapinto actually hasn't been added into the Alpine team when you do a new driver career. It makes no sense why that's not happened, because Jack Doohan's not actually in the sport. Right, on to the race itself then. Obviously, I do the grid reveals so everybody can see where their favourite driver is on the grid and everything. These bloody ads are so annoying.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by. Will they be able to add to their record today? We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
This is your starting grid.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position.
We've got a British
starting next to them
on the podium
is George Russell. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have
Charles Leclerc should be P3.
Verstappen,
so
Oscar Piastri, and Fernando Alonso. Tsunoda, Stroll, Antonelli.
How was Lance Stroll and Antonelli
Norris.
Tsunoda out-qualified Lando
Sainz,
Norris?
Hülkenberg, Ollie Behrman, and Albon. Ocon, Gasly, Gabriel Bortoletto, and Isaac Hadjar. Lawson and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid.
Yeah, they need to do an update on this game.
Time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
I don't know why they haven't
done that. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done. Anthony Davidson, as we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
Well, that's the thing, you know, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual. It's all about you. And, you know, you want to further your career the best you can, but you have to have the team hat on as well and play the team game, work with your teammate as best you can. It's not an easy balance to figure out.
Oh.
Radio check, please.
Radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
We race on 60 AI difficulty. That's the level that I feel most comfortable is on 60. To be fair, I did do a dummy run on 110 AI on Monaco the other evening. I did a dummy run on 110 AI and it was really, really difficult. So I have already tested myself on that AI difficulty and I just found it really, really difficult. So to be fair, I actually have tried it. So yeah, I race on 60 on this game. If you are watching and you're new, please smash the like button, please give me a follow, we really appreciate your guys' support. And this is our Lewis Hamilton driving career. And this is obviously season 1 with Scuderia Ferrari, with the Defoe. Forgot to mention what we've done with the race calendar. I keep forgetting to mention it. I'll mention it at the end of this race. What we've done with the race calendar. So I've made a few slight adjustments to it. And there's a shop and there's a favourite Grand Prix that I know a lot of people like that has been taken out, which, you know, I've decided to go with. So wait for that announcement after this race, what race I've taken out of the game. Which again, I don't actually like racing on that specific track, so yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shocker to people to say which track I've got rid of.
Okay, DRS is now available.
We race on 60 AI difficulty, this is on 60, but to be fair, I did do a dummy run on 110 AI difficulty on my own the other evening. I did it at Monaco, and I just found 110 way, way too difficult. So I've decided to stick with what I want to do on this game, and that is to race on 60 AI and everything. But to be fair, I have given it a go and I have tested myself. I just found it way, way too difficult. Yeah, but to be fair, we did do a dummy run on 110 the other evening, and it was incredibly difficult. Like, I know a lot of people race on 110 AI, and I completely respect it because, you know, it's a bit more, you know. But from my perspective, to try it on my own, where I've not really done it before, it was way, way too above what I'm doing. Honestly, it was incredibly difficult. It is a massive difference. It's like a 50% jump from what you're doing. So yeah, and we did do a test. So again, at least I can say, do you know what? You've actually tested yourself on 110, and do you know what? I'm probably on the right AI difficulty. So, you know, I do test myself on games. I do give myself a test and see what I can and cannot do. But I just found 110 incredibly difficult from my perspective. But again, I respect people that do that AI difficulty on their F1s. I completely respect it. It's more than fair. If you're new to my TikTok and you're watching, please give me a follow, smash the like button. We'd really appreciate your guys' support on this Wednesday afternoon. Hope you're all having a good day and everything. Yeah, it is a massive difference. Like, it is, bro, you should up the difficulty to be like 70 or 80, then at least you won't win every race. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I completely respect what you're saying, but again, we've even tried to up it to at least that, and again, it was just way too difficult. But I respect what you're saying. Like, it is about view, it is about opinion, but I will respect it. But for the level that I'm on, this is probably about my level. Which I think's got to be respected, because again, I wouldn't tell anybody else on their F125 what AI to race on, but I respect people, what opinions and views, what they tell me and share. So I respect it, because I'm that type of person. But I wouldn't, you know, I'm not just going to go and try and make this completely impossible, because I do like playing this game. It is one of my favourite games to play, so I'm not going to make the game completely and utterly unplayable from my perspective, because I do like playing this game, and it is one of my favourites, so...
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, everybody races on a different difficulty on games, so it's completely respectable. So... And to be fair, like, when it hits Season 2, Season 3, you think 60 AI is difficult. 60 AI becomes really difficult in Season 2 and 3. It becomes really difficult, because if you move team, which we're not going to do, I'm doing 3 seasons of Hamilton, so the plan is for this career, because obviously I scrapped it in the past. I ended up leaving Ferrari in Season 1 and jumping to Aston Martin, because they were the 3rd best team on the grid. But what I didn't realise back then when I did the Hamilton career is that I could fast simulate all the practice sessions and get all the resource points from those 3 sessions. So I was struggling to upgrade the car. That bloody house phone again. Who's on the phone now? What? God, that bloody house phone is so annoying. Like, how people get hold of your number is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, like I was saying, when I did this career before, I jumped ship. I went to Aston Martin for Season 2, and they did a swap deal, so Stroll went to Ferrari, I went to Aston. And obviously at the time, Aston were the 3rd best team, but, like I said, I didn't realise back then that I could fast simulate all the practice sessions, get all the resource points to add to the R&D to upgrade the car and the parts. And to be honest, I didn't really want to go to Aston Martin in Season 2. I wanted McLaren before Mercedes, and they never came in. So my plan is I'm just going to stay at Ferrari. We're World Championship.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Season 2, win a 9th championship with Hamilton, defend the Constructors, then do a final Season 3, and then again defend the Constructors and win a 10th championship, and then end it there with Hamilton. Because to be fair, to start this career, I've had to completely abandon the
Okay, Lewis, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
And I've had to completely abandon it, because on this game there's only 3 save slots on driver career. So you can end up having to delete careers to make room for others. So I've had to basically abandon Piastri for now. I mean, I might bring it back, but the problem is if I abandon it, I'm going to have to play it and get to the point where I ended up.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Finished it at. Confirm change.
Copy that.
And yeah, that Oscar Piastri career was alright, but you can't really ignore a Lewis Hamilton career, especially in Ferrari. Can't really ignore it. To be fair, I actually like playing this game, so you know, again, it should be about enjoyment. Like, you should enjoy playing these games. Like, it should be about, you know, what difficulty to race on.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target.
Just enjoy the game.
Keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Again, they could easily say, well, we're not making games anymore. It is about enjoyment. It is about having fun sometimes. It's not all about, you know, what difficulty, what do you do this, do you do that. Just enjoy playing the game, because I love this game. It is one of my favourites to play, so I love playing it, and I'm not going to stop playing it. I mean, I am, to be fair, doing 3 separate driver careers. I'm doing a Charles Leclerc one. I'm doing a Max Verstappen career. Like, I'm doing so many careers at the moment that I'm rotating between all 3 drivers. So, at the end of the day, at least there's a point of difference at each driver every career I'm doing. So, you know, I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing it. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the... Wow. 19 GGs. Thank you, mate. You're an absolute legend. 19 GGs on our daily goal. Thank you, my friend. You're an absolute legend. And we've just hit our live goal. Our live goal has literally just been hit. Massive shout out to Dark Rider 1922 there for helping us achieve our daily goal. Massive shout out to you, my friend. You're an absolute legend. Cheers, buddy. I've always got your back, bro. Always here for you, mate. You've been an amazing friend to me over this last couple of months since I've met you, so honestly, you're awesome. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Need like that in them. Oh god. I'm not even tired today, to be fair. I'm actually not even tired. Like, to be fair, I actually had a really, really good night's sleep last night. I think as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was actually gone to sleep. Like, as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was just gone, literally. I was literally just gone to sleep. I was like, I was tired last night. I was incredibly, incredibly tired. So I actually feel a bit more awake today. God. Are you even driving it, or is it doing it for you? I am still driving the car. I'm on Xbox wireless controller, so I'm still using the controller. So I am driving the car because I'm steering it. See, look. There we go. If you look on the wheel on the cockpit view, again, there's the battery. I'm using the battery. Yeah, there we go. See, look, it's steering the car. See, I'm on Xbox wireless controller. I'm a controller player on all my games. If you're new to my TikTok and you're watching, please give me a follow, smash the like button, we'd really appreciate it. And to be fair, a lot of people do actually play on controller. Wow, I've got a Super GG. Wow, that's my second time I've ever had a Super GG. What the hell? Oh my god, a Super GG. I think that's the second time I've actually ever had a Super GG. That is fucking epic. Super GG! Oh my god, that is so cool. Thank you, mate, honestly. And thank you for the checkered flags as well.
Gap to your teammate behind, 11.8 seconds.
Thank you for the 12 checkered flags. We've just hit our daily goal again. Another 20 GGs, mate. Seriously, you're so cool. 25! Oh my god. 27 GGs. 27! What the hell? Honestly, mate, you're an absolute legend. Honestly, the respect I've got for you, you're incredible. Honestly. Massive, massive respect. Thank you for that. A Super GG followed by 27 GGs and then 12 checkered flags. Honestly, mate, thank you for that. An absolute legend. I've got you, bro. You're an absolute legend. I've got your back. I've always got your back. If you're watching, please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok, and please feel free to share the live stream if you want to. You're more than welcome to share the streams, guys, if you want to. And we've done really, really well this year. The support I've had this year has been incredible. Like, we're nearly in November now, which is absolutely mental. We're nearly in November. Like, it's and thank you for reposting the live stream, and thank you for the likes. I can't believe we're in next. Is it next Saturday? It's November the 1st. I can't believe we're going to be in November already, which is absolutely crazy. Like, I never expected to be in November this quick. And to be fair, the last 2 weeks has gone incredibly, incredibly quick. Can't believe how quick time's flying. Like, the other day it was only Monday and now it's Wednesday already, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good week so far and everything. Like, I hope that the days are all going good and everything. We are approaching that special time of the year. It is basically, what date is it today? Is it the 23rd today? Is it the 23rd? I think we're only like 2 months and 2 days away from Christmas, which is absolutely mental. Like, we have got a few special things planned for over Christmas. Like, we have got a few things planned for the Christmas period. We're going to be changing the background of my camera with a nice theme that I found for Christmas. We're going to be doing a nice Christmas border for my camera as well. I think we'll try and do some Christmas content. Over Christmas. It'd be actually quite fun to do that.
Charles is in the pits.
We'll try and do some Christmas content. I might even do some on Boxing Day. I might even do some content like Boxing Day evening or something. Something Christmas themed or something like that, because again, they've taken away all the football on Christmas, on Boxing Day, which is really, really annoying. I can't believe that tradition of football's been taken away after Christmas Day. You normally get the football on the next day, and they've taken that festive feature away now, so you don't get any football till like 2 days till after Christmas now, which is really, really, really weird, because normally that's the most exciting time of the period of the year when you've got the football on Boxing Day as well, to sit down and watch your team play. But yeah, they've decided to remove all the fixtures on Boxing Day, which is just crazy, because what the fuck is there going to be to watch? And do you know what? Don't be surprised over Christmas if a lot of the stuff that was on last year is on again this year. Watch the amount of repeats they are going to put on over this year. I mean, the only 2 programmes I think they're doing, I know they're doing a new Julia Donaldson animated programme on BBC, and I think they're doing an Apprentice Christmas special, and I think there's a 2-parter, and I think so far that's the only thing I know so far over Christmas that they're doing, which is really, really weird. So far I literally know that there's about 3 Christmas programs that are scheduled for this year at the moment.
Okay, 1 stop to go.
So I'm kind
Just
of hoping over
left in
Christmas
this strategy.
it's not going to get really boring. But could you imagine, right, if they released GTA 6 on Christmas Day? Can you imagine if GTA 6 got released on Christmas Day? Could you imagine what people would be doing over Christmas? They're like, yeah, we're not watching telly, we're playing GTA 6. That would be absolutely insane. I would actually... We're at 3.4k likes. We're nearly at 4k likes on this stream. Wow. I didn't even realise that until I just looked. Yeah, like if GTA 6 came out on Christmas Day, that would be utterly bonkers. That would be crazy. And I would play it. I would actually play GTA 6 on Christmas Day if it came out that day. But right, I'm going upstairs. What are you doing? I'm going to go play GTA 6 on Christmas Day. Why? Because there's crap on Christmas Day again. And again, that's what annoys me for the Christmas period, right? It's all the repeats they chuck on, and it's like, great, now what are we going to do? Like, that's the most annoying thing. It's all the bloody repeats all the time. It's like, oh, for God's sake. Again, it's the same old bloody Christmas films as well, like The Polar Express, Home Alone, Muppets Christmas Carol. Like, there's so many repeats of so many old films. It's like, can you not fucking change it up, please? Like, that's the problem. There's so many repeats on, and you look at, and you've hit 4K. Wow. Thank you guys for all the likes. We've just hit 4K on the stream today. Thank you guys for all the support.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of hoping is not going to happen over Christmas. It's just a load of repeats again. And I think, you know, does anybody ever get that big magazine, the Radio Times Christmas magazine, the big magazine, and you get the highlighter pens and you get like the highlighter to highlight the stuff you want to watch over Christmas. Like, I do that as a tradition in my family, where I get the big Christmas Radio Times magazine, get a set of marker pens, and I'll obviously highlight all the Christmas programmes I want to watch. Like, what would really annoy me is you buy that magazine and you look at how many repeats is on, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, here we go again. We're on 4.6k. Honestly, your guys' support, you lot are too good to me. You lot are way too good to me. I mean, they always seem to put like even Cars 3 always gets put on over Christmas, which, to be fair, I do actually watch. If Cars 3 is on over Christmas, I do actually watch it, because it's my favourite Pixar film. So I don't mind Cars 3 being on. Polar Express is probably my favourite ever Christmas film, I would say, to an extent. I also like Christmas Carol the movie, with Nicolas Cage.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
That's also another favourite Christmas film on, but they never seem to have that on. I think the last time that film was on was in about, well, it's going way back. I can't remember the last time that film was on. But yeah, I've got that on DVD, so I'm definitely going to watch that over Christmas.
Okay, Lewis, we need to save some ERS, so let's use all the techniques you know about to charge it up.
Okay, mate, okay.
There's not really a lot of other Christmas films to watch. Like, it's all the repeats which annoys me. But what's everybody got planned over Christmas? Anybody doing anything nice for it? Anybody got any plans for Christmas? Obviously, I'm spending Christmas with my family, which is going to be nice.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
And to be fair, I actually am starting my Christmas shopping in 2 weeks' time. I like to get all my Christmas shopping out the way and done, because I can't stand where everybody goes into exactly the same shop at the same time as you, wanting the same thing. That absolutely drives me insane. Why somebody wants exactly the same thing you're wanting, and there's people going after it all at the same time. And the shops are heaving at Christmas, like the shops are always heaving. So I like to get my Christmas shopping out of the way, to be fair. I like to get it done and out of the way so it's done, so I haven't got to do it right at the last minute. And we've just hit 5.3k likes. I mean, we're only on 4.6 a minute ago. We're now at 5.3. That's absolutely crazy. If you're watching, please give me a follow on TikTok. And obviously, yeah, please smash that like button, and I hope you're all enjoying this live stream as well. Really appreciate all your guys' support. What notification am I on? We're now at 5.6. Honestly, you guys are amazing. Like, the support you all give me is insane. I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky to have such a supportive community. I really do. So So I'm going to give you a quick top 5 update again, and yet again we find ourselves with a Ferrari 1-2 of Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. P3 where you find Max Verstappen, P4 is George Russell, P5 is Piastri, Lando Norris is in P6, Antonelli's having a good race in P8, and both the RBs are back of the grid, which is no surprise because they are the worst car on the game.
Tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
Confirm change.
Understood. Copy that.
Yeah, like it's so far we're actually dominating. Like I don't know what update they've done to the game, but all of a sudden this Ferrari is an absolute bloody rocket ship.
Okay,
like,
so we're leading our teammate by 27.3 seconds.
Ferrari get this right, and the strategies with Leclerc and Hamilton both bang on. Like we are going to end up running away with this drivers' championship, and we're probably going to end up running away with the constructors. So this is a fantastic start we've made with back with Lewis Hamilton. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm really enjoying doing this career again. I wish I never got rid of it, but I'm glad I'm restarting it from scratch and doing right this time with it. We're at 6,000 likes. Wow. You guys amaze me. Like the support you guys give me is crazy. But thank you everybody that tunes in and watches. Like I really do appreciate every single one of you. The juice we picked between lap 19 and 20. And the back two are on 28 and 25% each. The front two tyres always seem the best on the game, and I've noticed it recently that on this game the back two tyres always seem to be the ones that struggle. The front ones always seem to be the best tyres on the car. And I don't know if it's down to an update they've done, but I think they need to do another update on it. But the problem is F1 26 is going to be out pretty early next year because of the arrival of GTA 6. So I don't fully expect any more updates unless something shockingly happens. But I don't really expect it to happen. To everybody that's watching, smash that like button. Please do a follow on TikTok. We're closing in on 4,330 followers. So we're only 73 away from 4,400. 7k incoming. Cheers, Corey. I really, really appreciate your support, buddy. You're an absolute legend. And please feel free to share these live streams if you're watching. I'm trying to get more people involved in my content and on my TikTok. So
we're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hard.
We've got plenty of brand new games coming up in the next couple of months and over in 2026 as well. Did miss the apex then, which is a little bit annoying. Bloody notification. So we've got 12 laps to go of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We've got 12 laps to go. Again, we're on for a Ferrari masterclass here. Back-to-back podiums are looking very, very likely. Another Ferrari 1-2. as well. The upgrades we're adding onto the car is crazy. My top speed in this probably with DRS and the ERS deployed. Lando Norris is out. Lando Norris is out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Come on, safety car it. Safety car. VSC. Right, fair enough. Mechanical failure. Yeah, Lando Norris has suffered mechanical failure. One of the championship contenders is out of the Grand Prix. Oh dear, Lando Norris. Well, that's not gonna help McLaren. That's really not gonna help McLaren in terms of their constructors' championship and also the drivers' championship. Charles Leclerc has just pitted.
Charles is in for his stop now.
7.8k likes. 7.8.
Green flag.
What?
Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
Now, hang on a minute. Under blue flag conditions? What the hell? $8k incoming. Cheers, Corey. I really appreciate you, mate. Absolute legend. Well, to be fair, I shouldn't have had to give that back because Oliver Behrman let me through. Ollie Behrman let me through. So that was before the Apex Lando's car was sitting at. That's fucking mental.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Yep.
Right, we are boxing this lap and we are going on the hard compound tyres till the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix. 8.2. I'm guessing Leclerc is going to get ahead of these. Like, if Leclerc does not come out ahead of Piastri, Russell, Verstappen. Come on, Leclerc, you've got to get ahead of them. Leclerc has got ahead of Verstappen, Russell and Piastri, but only just. So Ferrari nearly fucked up then. Ferrari nearly fucked up.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
We're still on course for a Ferrari 1-2. We're still on course. We're on 8.4 light. Wow.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Right, so we are on the hard compound tyres till the end of the race now. Surprised I didn't lose a lot of time under the pit stop. I'm really surprised. What's the most likes you've had so far in the stream? Well, we've got to 16k the other day. We got to like 16k, 16,000 likes. I think it was like last week or something. Yeah, I know, right? It was massive, to be fair. That was a huge stream, that was. Probably one of our most successful. We've had quite a few top tier live streams. We've had quite a few top tier streams, to be fair. Yeah, the most likes I've had is probably like 16,000. Bloody hell. And no, I'm not tired before anyone asks. Right, Jack Doohan, you've got to let me through, buddy. You've got to let me through.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Leclerc has now got Verstappen and Piastri and Russell all over the back of him. But Leclerc's on fresher tyres, so I don't understand
Gap to your teammate behind, 44.1 seconds.
But 9.1. Seriously, guys, your support is amazing. Yeah, Ferrari have messed up. Ferrari have messed up Leclerc's strategy here. Massively messed up. How has Verstappen got past Leclerc? Leclerc's on fresher hard compound tyres. So it might be a Ferrari 1-3 now. We'll still be leading the constructors and the championship still, but Max is going to get a few points more advantage on Leclerc, unfortunately. I know I'm not tired. Again, Hulkenberg's under blue flag conditions, so he has to let me through. Oh. We're at 9.8k. Wow. So Leclerc's now lost out to Oscar Piastri and George Russell. Great. So Ferrari have massively messed up. There's no way I'm letting Hulkenberg back through. He's not unlapping himself. Oh my god. I have got DRS on Alex Albon though. Even though he's a back marker, I have got the DRS. 10k likes. We've hit 10,000 likes on this live stream. Honestly, guys, thank you so much for your support today. It's been amazing. Thank you for all the likes and the gifts, and welcome to all the new followers as well. Your support has been mentally crazy, but thank you for all your support. You guys are epic. And I've got Duras on Lance Stroll as well. What I could really do if Leclerc has fallen off is Leclerc's pace has gone on those hard compound tyres. His pace is just gone. He was on fresher tyres. He pitted a lap later than Max, Oscar and George Russell, and yet his pace is gone. Oh, that bloody house phoned it again. Oh, right, founder. Forza Ferrari says Founder Fox. Exactly. Forza Ferrari. Grande. Forza Ferrari. We were on course for a 1-2, but, you know, Charles Leclerc pitted a lap later than George Russell and Oscar Piastri, and his pace has absolutely fallen off a cliff. So, yeah, I don't know what has happened to Leclerc here. We had a 1-2 basically guaranteed. And since they pitted him, Leclerc is now behind Max and Oscar and George. So the 1-2 is gone. Unless Leclerc can get those tyres up to temperature and get those tyres benefiting him, that's the only way that 1-2 is going to happen. I think Ferrari has messed up the strategy. I think Ferrari has messed up their strategy. His strategy is gone. Which is really annoying. Not happy with the team because they've messed up. They've messed up Leclerc. I feel sorry for him, actually. Bloody hell. The only way this fight happens, if you know, because like you can see on the grid on the bottom left-hand corner that Russell and Piastri are fighting. So the more Russell holds up Piastri, the more chance that Leclerc might be able to get involved in that three-way fight for P3. So that's the only way I can see Charles Leclerc getting back into it at this rate. So yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, the only positive is Lando Norris is out of the race. He had mechanical failure, which isn't great for Lando's perspective, but
tyre condition still looking good.
Right, I'm not tired. I'm not even tired, so why do I keep yawning? Right, we're on 10.8k likes. We're 2,000 likes away from 11k. Right, we're on the penultimate lap then. We've got one lap to go. On lap 28 to 29, Leclerc's race is just gone. That Ferrari 1-2 unfortunately is not going to happen. We're at 11,000 likes. Honestly, guys, you guys are too good to me. You guys are too good. Right, Charles Leclerc is closing in Oscar Piastri, but I just think it's going to be too late.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
It's just too late for Charles Leclerc, I'm afraid. Oh. Oh, it's a shame that 1-2's completely evaporated. Like, I don't know what happened with his strategy, but Ferrari have messed Leclerc up. I think Oscar, Max and George Russell pit boxed the lap earlier, and obviously Leclerc pitted a lap after them. He came out in front, but his pace just evaporated. His pace has just completely evaporated, which is a shame because he had a 1-2 guaranteed, and that 1-2 just gone completely. Has he had a 3-stops race? No, because Leclerc's done a soft hard, which makes no sense. Thank you for all the likes, very much appreciated. We're at 11,900. 12,000. Right, we are about to make it. We're going to cross the line. Back-to-back wins for Lewis Hamilton, Ferrari. 2 wins from 2.
Amazing job. I'm so grateful. Everyone back in the factory.
Let's go.
So hard.
Thank you.
Driver of the day, Pierre Gasly. You gave it to Gasly? What did you give it to Gasly for?
His already record-breaking winning record. It's Lewis Hamilton to the line for victory.
Give it to fucking Gasly.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium.
Yeah, it was too late for Charles Leclerc. They messed up his strategy.
Back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton.
We could have done with Charles in that race, really, but his strategy got messed up by the team, which is not my fault. It's a shame. It is a massive shame that race did not work out for Charles, but we've made it 2 wins from 2, Australia and Bahrain, which is a relief. So we've started this season of redemption quite well. It's going to help the podium pass, so the XP we're getting is crazy. Like, the XP on this game at the moment is mental. And there's no active boost on, so we're getting XP for fun.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula 1.
So
be sure to join us for more exciting Formula 1 action
P3,
very soon.
P4, Oscar Piastri. P5, Charles Leclerc. P6, Kimi Antonelli. P6 is Fernando Alonso. P8, Pierre Gasly. P9, Yuki Tsunoda. Carlos Sainz. P10 for the Williams, which is a good race of Williams. So Carlos Sainz cooked. Lance Stroll. P11. P12, Nico Hulkenberg. P13, Esteban Ocon. P14, Alexander Albon. P15, Isaac Hadjar. P16, Gareth Bortoleto. P17, Oliver Behrman. P18, Jack Doohan. P19, Liam Lawson. And Lando Norris did not finish because he had a mechanical failure. And I can show you that on the incidents. Lap 17, Lando Norris, McLaren mechanical failure. Those are the pit stops we had. And those are all the strategies that we did for every single driver. Why has our experience gone down again? I'm like, come on, that's just silly. Our experience has gone down again. But then the recognition is at 50-50 each between Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Right, I am going to show you guys what I have done to the race calendar, and it's going to be a big shock here, which Grand Prix I've removed to get rid of off this game, because I'm not a big fan of racing on this track, so I have decided to jump ship and get rid of it. I don't know if a lot of people are going to like it, but I am going to show you what Grand Prix I have got rid of. So I'm just going to set my goals very quickly for the next race. So what I've done with the race calendar, I know it's a big shock. It's going to be a big shock, actually. We have decided to ditch the British Grand Prix, okay? We've done 16 races, so we've got Australia, Bahrain. We've brought Saudi back in, so Saudi's back in on our calendar. Imola, Monaco, Canada. Austria, Belgium. Then Hungary. The Netherlands at Zandvoort. Italy and Monza, Azerbaijan, Singapore, Mexico, Vegas and Abu Dhabi. We have decided to ditch the Silverstone and the British Grand Prix because it's a track that I don't really like racing on. So I have decided to ditch the British Grand Prix out of the game. See, that cylinder head has now got to be redone now because it's fucking failed again. We have got a secret meeting. It is with McLaren, but like I said, we are not ditching Ferrari. We are going to stay with the team We are not doing what we did in the career before. We are deciding to stay at Ferrari. For season 1, 2, and 3 to win an 8th, 9th, and 10th World Championship of his career.
That you've declined that
and we're also going to try and win 3 Constructors'
points,
Championship in a row as well with Lewis Hamilton
we'll
and Scuderia Ferrari. And we've just hit 13,500 likes, which is crazy cool. Which is crazy, crazy cool. Well, I am going to do all 3 practice sessions for Saudi. And I'm going to do the qualifying and then I am going to get off. So, we'll start with the fuel management. Then we'll do the qualifying pace. Then we will do the race strategy. See, all of a sudden, this is now working. I say that, I just jinxed it. Okay, I'll do the engine power then. Let's do the engine power. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. See, it wastes a lot of time where that stuff fails. So you then have to go into practice 2 and 3 just to fix all this. It's so annoying. I'm not going to do the 2 in the middle. I think I'm just going to try and avoid that. If I can. Just don't go for the... Fuck's sake. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck... Do you know how much time I've just wasted? Fuck's sake. This is what annoys me, because this fucks up the R&D, so I've now got to do 2 on each. This is what doesn't happen. This is how. So I haven't done 2 on this one. Fuck's sake. I'm going to have to try and blast all this now. This is so annoying. Because it's costing me time if it keeps failing. Thank you. I'm going to have to try and save as much time as possible. So that one's done. That's fine. Right, got 16 minutes left. That failed. I knew I was going to fail. Fuck's sake. This is what doesn't help. When it does that and it fails, that is what does not help. We're at 14,800 likes, which is crazy. But I really do appreciate it. Right, we've got a 91 driver rating now. 91. I can't believe all that stuff fails on. Right, have we got any manoeuvre for the R&D? Have we got anything we can upgrade? I could do that. I could do the gearbox rely. What? Department capacity's been reached? Really? Right, okay. We'll have to just do qualifying then. We'll have to do quali. We'll have to do quali. That's what annoys me on this game. That's what annoys me. Like when the R&D fails and the upgrades don't add, they then take more points out of you. They've got to stop that on F126 as it isn't fair. They should be knocking time off you and then taking it more to upgrade it again. Because it's just taking resource points away that you need. No wonder no one can do all 4 components on the car. It's bloody stupid. I haven't done Saudi in a while, so interesting to see how we get on. I actually think I've got a really cool race calendar set up, so I'm actually quite happy with the calendar we've actually got made on this game, so I'm pretty happy with it. Done purple sector 1, purple sector 2. Hopefully it's going to let me use the battery.
Yes! Excellent lap. We're all very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Get in there. Let's go, boys. Oh, God. That's so good. Thanks so much for the hard work, guys.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting
started. At the end of quali.
Make sure to join us again
Lando
for
Norris and
Lights
P2,
Out
George Russell
tomorrow.
P3 are all British podium top 3. Oscar Piastri P4, Charles Leclerc P5, Max Verstappen P6, Pierre Gasly's P7, Antonelli's P8, Alonso's P9, Alex Albon's P10, 11's Yuki Tsunoda, P12 Nico Hulkenberg, P13 is Isaac Hadjar, P14 Esteban Ocon, P15 Lance Stroll, P16 Carlos Sainz, P17 is Liam Lawson, P18 is Bortoletto, P19 is Oliver Behrman, and P20 you find Jack doing in plumb last 3 races in a row. So I fully expect a Jack Doohan drop at the end of season 1 because he's not doing very well. Right, so we've got 572 R&D points, and this is where I leave you guys for today's stream. That is where we leave this for today. I am just going to go and check the podium pass very, very quickly. 16,000k likes, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 16k likes on this stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Well, I am just going to check this podium pass because we've done quite a lot. We've leveled up a few times. Is it on Player Hub? Yeah, so we can claim all these apparently. I'll just claim it very quickly. Get coins. It's fine. Yeah, the podium pass is crap, innit? That podium pass is awful on this game. I don't want to look at the podium pass. It's crap. Should you have a look at the store very quickly? Yeah, even the store's crap. Like, even this is awful. Racewear helmets. And even the helmets aren't that great. You can buy XP boosts if you really wanted to, but I don't. Right, so that is where I leave you guys for today. Thank you all so much for all the gifts and all the diamonds. Thank you all welcome to all the new followers. Thank you to everybody that's watched. Thank you for all the gifters as well. Thank you for 17,000 likes. This is our best stream we've actually ever had. So we've hit our best ever stream total of likes. So I really do appreciate all your guys' support for that. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. We will be back with F1. I'm just trying to calculate where we're going to be for the rest of the week. So tomorrow it's going to be SC26 Career Mode with Manchester United. Tomorrow afternoon about 1:45, 2 o'clock. So that's tomorrow. Friday it will be Hogwarts Legacy, and most likely we'll be back with F1 on Saturday, or most likely on Sunday. Might do it Sunday just before the race and the Mexican Grand Prix on Sunday night. So I might do it Sunday, just to get a bit more of an F1 vibe for Sunday. And yeah, I appreciate all your support. Thank you for all the likes, all the gifts, all the gifters, all the new followers. And we'll be back with FC26 Career Mode with Man United tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your Wednesday evening. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends, you're all legendary. See you all amazing people on the next one.